Is there a certain price target at which you would have to start liquidating some of those holdings?
No, we're in it for the long term. Our strategy is to buy Bitcoin and hold the Bitcoin. So there's no price target. I mean, I expect we'll be buying Bitcoin at the local top forever, and I expect Bitcoin's going to go into the millions. So we're very patient. We think it's the future of money.
Michael Saylor, CEO, is 100% sure that Bitcoin can reach $1 million per BTC. Things are looking bad for both crypto investors and traders. However, the CEO of MicroStrategy, Michael Saylor, has shown a different outlook on the current occurrences. Welcome to another video from our channel. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
I think that the entire crypto crash has made a couple of things clear. First of all, there's one perfect thing, that's Bitcoin. That's a decentralized, ethically sound, technically sound, economically sound money. There's a bunch of imperfect things. There's the stable coin, the USD, Circle, and Tethers, and BUSD, and et cetera. Everybody wants a stable US dollar. They're struggling with how to do it in a compliant fashion with transparency. Then there's a lot of dangerous things. There's 19,000 dangerous things. It's basically all the unregistered security crypto networks running on proof of stake that have active management, project management teams, that have ICOs, that have some centralization in them. And Luna and UST was an example of one of those crypto security tokens that was mismanaged, and it blew up. And what's going to happen is an entire generation of crypto people are going to get educated on why Bitcoin is the superior asset. And then a bunch of regulators are going to accelerate their regulation of stable coins and accelerate their regulation of the crypto security tokens. And the winner of that entire exercise is Bitcoin, because once people figure out why Bitcoin is superior to everything else, then the institutions are going to come in with large sums of money. And we're not going to have to struggle through this mess of explaining why we're different than 19,000 other crypto tokens.
Although Bitcoin has been going on a downward spiral recently, Michael has expressed his stance on the future of the crypto coin. Saylor has been positive on Bitcoin for some time. In February, he stated that there is evidence of a significant increase in institutional acceptance. In November of 2017, he predicted that Bitcoin would become a $100 trillion asset class. Over time, as people get more educated and comfortable, I believe we'll recover from this drawdown, he said.
If Bitcoin falls below 21,000, there might be some form of margin call over at your company. What does that mean? Help us understand, like, what does happen if crypto continues to fall?
That's all FUD. Look, we started with $5 billion of unpledged collateral. We borrowed $200 million against it. So that's a loan to value of 4%. If Bitcoin fell 95% from that number, then we'd have to post additional collateral. People got their hands around the fact that we would adjust some collateral if Bitcoin ever got to 21,000, but it's really a non-issue whatsoever. You could think of it as like leverage of 1.04. If I was levered 10 to 1, we would have borrowed $50 billion against that collateral, but we borrowed $200 million. It's really it's a nothing issue.
Bitcoin and broader digital assets discussed acceleratingly in Washington, and how does that impact where you would add on to your existing crypto positions?
Okay, well, first of all, we won't add on to crypto positions. We will add on to our Bitcoin position whenever we come into excess cash. And that's a very simple strategy. With regard to regulation, there's been a deadlock in DC and on Capitol Hill around stablecoin regulation and around security token regulation. I think the administration wanted to move faster. Congress was moving slower. I think that this meltdown of Luna, UST, that's going to accelerate the regulation of stablecoins and security tokens, which will be a good thing for the industry.
When asked if he expects Bitcoin to drop further and MicroStrategy to suffer significant losses after its massive BTC investment, Michael Saylor stated that he does not believe the cryptocurrency will likely drop to zero. The executive is still bullish on Bitcoin despite the recent sell-off. He was asked whether there is a price target at which MicroStrategy will start liquidating some of its Bitcoins. The company is currently holding 129,218 BTC.
Mass over the years. One huge thing that sticks out in terms of the crypto winter that we're in right now versus the one prior is the number of larger companies that have holdings such as yours. Is there a certain price target at which you would have to start liquidating some of those holdings?
No, we're in it for the long term. Our strategy is to buy Bitcoin and hold the Bitcoin. So there's no price target. I mean, I expect we'll be buying Bitcoin at the local top forever, and I expect Bitcoin's going to go into the millions. So we're very patient. We think it's the future of money.
Does it need to be a good transaction currency in order to reach some of the heights that folks such as yourself have talked about?
I think Sam left off mention of the Lightning Network. It's pretty clear that Bitcoin's the future of money and Lightning is the future of payments. And if you're going to do payments and transactions high speed, you're going to need a base layer that's ethically sound, economically sound, and technically sound, and that's what Bitcoin is. But then billions and billions of transactions are going to go on a layer 2 like Lightning, which is an open, permissionless, ethical protocol. Or they're going to move on layer 3s like Cash App or PayPal or Apple Pay or Visa or MasterCard. Those are securities. They're companies that are custodians that are moving payments back and forth. So I don't know why Sam left that off, but it's pretty obvious to every Bitcoiner that payments are going to take place on layer 2s and layer 3s.
On the back of the meltdown in Terra, Saylor said regulators are going to accelerate their regulation of stablecoins and crypto security tokens, and that the winner will ultimately be Bitcoin.
And just quickly, Michael, just to be clear here, you traditionally have been sort of a Bitcoin maximalist, so to speak. So to be clear, you weren't invested in things like Terra or Luna. Are you in any of the stablecoins?
Well, first of all, I'm not even sure. Luna's not a stablecoin, but we wouldn't invest in an unregistered security. So 99.9% of everything in the crypto space is an unregistered security. And I might invest in a registered security one day. I mean, if you ask me would I buy Apple stock or Google stock after reading the 10K and 10Q disclosures, maybe, maybe not, but that's not our strategy, right? But I really don't think that any public company or public investor can invest in an unregistered security. That's venture capitalists. So no, we're not invested in it. It's pretty obvious that they're all unregistered securities. And I think the crypto industry hasn't really addressed that issue. That's the elephant in the room. And the Luna Terra meltdown has actually brought this to the forefront. And now I don't think people can ignore it.
While Saylor believes Bitcoin is the future of money, he thinks Lightning, a network applied to Bitcoin that enables the cryptocurrency to scale up its ability to do transactions more efficiently, is the future of payments. That's all for today. What are your thoughts on today's video? Feel free to leave them all in the comments section, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching. Till next time.